Hello everyone. A few days ago, we said goodbye to 1923 Season 1. We already knew that the season was scheduled to have only 8 episodes, so it wasn't much of a surprise to have a season ending so soon. Still, the pre-knowledge couldn't avoid the disappointment over the fact that almost everything we were hoping to see in Season 1 is pushed forward to Season 2. From the very first episode of the series, an expectation has been built to see Spencer returning home. In the end, that expectation failed. Another expectation has been built to see Tiana's storyline merging with the Duttons. That expectation has failed as well. When these two major expectations couldn't be delivered in a single season, we couldn't help but feel a little bit meh about the ending of Season 1. That being said, if Episode 8 of the show wasn't the last episode of the season, it would have been considered one of the best episodes that we have ever watched in the Yellowstone universe. The episode was packed with lots of amazing scenes, reveals, and even duels, all of which we will unpack in a second. But most important of all, it signaled a great spoiler for not only the upcoming season of the show, but also the Dutton family line. Can you guess what it is? Well, if you have read the title and you already know it, Alexandra is pregnant with Spencer's baby. In Episode 8, we watched Duttons in Montana struggling to protect their ranch from the aggressive ventures of Don Whitfield. Although the family has done its best to keep this monstrous man's hands out of their ranch, he managed to somehow put Duttons into a very difficult position. Things reach a point that if Duttons fail to pay him a huge amount of debt by the end of the year, they are facing losing their land. The family has already lost multiple family members over the past months, struggled with finances, and barely survived the possibility of losing their patriarch. So 1923 was far from being an easy year for the Duttons. On top of all these, facing the risk of giving up the one thing they all worked so hard for is beyond traumatic. There was one thing that was still giving hope to the family though, the gradually growing baby inside Elizabeth's belly. A new life would have brought light back to the Yellowstone ranch and ensured that the family has a future in the region. And yet, these hopes have been interrupted tragically as well, when Elizabeth had a miscarriage. At that point, we were tired of feeling sorry for the Duttons,